Hey everybody, Andy Dautrich, Centennial Lending Group, and today I wanted to share a total cost analysis that I put together for a young lady that I'm going to be meeting with in about an hour to discuss the possibility of homeownership for the property that she's currently renting. And the situation is very similar to what a lot of renters are going through at the moment. The landlords have to increase rent to meet rising costs, and so in this particular case, and these are numbers that I'm going to share with her this afternoon, she's currently paying $1,200 a month for rent, and there's a $60 a month renter's insurance policy in there. And so what we want to show her is the cost of renting versus the investment to make that purchase. So when you look at the actual mortgage payment for these two scenarios, obviously she's going to be paying more than she's paying at the moment. But what we like to show folks is that there's a very significant tax benefit to owning a home. And in addition to the tax benefit, there's also appreciation in the value. So to try to make things fair and keep it as realistic as possible, I'm showing what might happen if she rented for another year versus renting for another 2 years. And if we look at the rent versus principal paid, over the first 12 months, she'll pay about $15,000 in rent versus about $17,000 to $18,000 in mortgage payments. But she's making principal investments in the balance of her loan, and she also has access to the appreciation. And just by making that initial investment, her equity position is already at $11,000 after that first 12 months, as opposed to a net cost of the rent at $12,000. If we scoot down just another 12 months and go 2 years out, the total investment in her rent is just under $31,000, of which she'll never see another dime of, versus principal paid is now up at $3,600, $3,800, depending on the scenario. But here's what's really cool. Look at her equity position in 2 years. She's already up to $20,000 in equity versus having done nothing more than made a mortgage payment for her landlord. So what we try to illustrate to folks that are trying to save money to buy a house by renting is that if we were able to get them to spend just a fraction of what they'd be spending in rent over a short period of time, it gets them into that home and allows them to start capitalizing on the appreciation of the home. So just another cool tool that we use to help people with mortgage coach and total cost analysis. I'm excited to sit down with her and hopefully show her that there is a benefit to ownership, even if we have to scrape together a couple bucks and make sure that this thing is perfect. If you have any questions, you can reach out at andyloan.com. Have a great day.